So in the previous video, we put in a ceiling and a roof. If we look at our east-west here, we can see we added a parapet. Here's our roof. Um, and then I'll go through a video on how to make the roof and everything read better. But let's go and finish off kind of the interior and show you some more of kind of how to make changes to the interior. So let's go back to the first finished floor here. And we'll start with this bathroom over here. We left it kind of undisclosed. Let's look at, not sure which one of these is the bathroom, but there it is. And we will zoom in here, and you'll see that there's a plumbing wall and that the door is either directly in this direction or the door could be from this direction. Either way would work. Okay, it has to be a minimum of 32 inches. I prefer going 36 if there's any way possible, just because I like the feel of going through a 36-inch door rather than a 32-inch door. But 2 inches clear will work, and it's 7 foot 6 inches. So let's minimize those, and we'll just fix these. So we want a door right here. I'm going to go and find some doors, and what I did, your default door that you're going to get is going to be a single flush. This is a residential door. Has a frame, you know, a different kind of feel for the frame than say a commercial door. So I went and loaded some commercial doors. So I went to load, and then, you know, US Imperial doors. And if you, here's the one that you've got loaded right now, this flush panel. I'm going to go into commercial, and we'll go to just a regular flush. Okay. Now it's the wrong color to what I want, but that's okay right now. We'll just accept that, and we'll change it up later. So I'm going to open that up, and when we do, it says, hey, here are a variety of different doors you can have. Revit discourages from just loading them all. If you don't need them, you don't really want them in there because they take up memory in the whole overall the file. So, oh, that's a double flush. Cancel. Okay. Save project. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry about that. Grab the wrong door. Load family. Okay. Let's go back to commercial. I don't want a double. I want a single flush. Yeah, like this. And so we'll open this, and then you'll see 84 inches is 7 feet. That's typical. Okay. 2 foot 6 inches really, unless I was in a bind, I wouldn't use a 2 foot 6 inch door. So we're going to go 3 feet, and we'll just load a 7 foot 3 foot door for right now. We'll go back and get another one if we want. Okay, and so 3684, that's a 7 foot door, typical commercial. And we said if this is the plumbing wall, then the door needs to be either here, okay, opening to the inside, or it could open to the inside here. Now, I made an earlier decision to make it open here. In some ways, this might be better. Well, I don't know. It's hard to tell. You just don't want view lines into your. So I'll put it into here right now, and then we'll think about it some more. The other is that this is the plumbing wall, then this is the corner right over here that the door goes in. And it's going to have to be on this side, right? And I'm just going to throw it in here right now because I really need to, I'm going to take this space out of this and get this from 9 foot 6 3/8 back to 7.6 by 7.6, okay? And to do that, I'm going to select this wall, which will bring up the modify wall, and then you'll see right here there's a split element. It'll show you kind of a little diagram about how, if you want to remove this segment right here to here, you use this. Okay, if you want to remove, if you just want to split a wall, okay, into segments, you can do it through that way. Okay, and that'll break the wall up into segments. I want to do this, split the wall, and I'm just going to real quickly do here and here, and then I'm going to delete this piece right there, okay? Because what I want to do is join these two pieces. So I'm going to do offset there, join that, and then I'm going to move this one back right here. I'm going to use that dimension right there and say 7.5 feet. Okay, so now I've got my requirement, and then I'm going to use the T trim extend, and I'm going to pick the wall I want to extend to and the wall I want to extend. And now I've got some additional space in here in my mechanical, because once again, I probably will need it, especially if I'm going to use this also for storage. And then my door is not in the right place, so I'm going to move it around. I'm going to move it back so that it's a reasonable distance from there, and then use the little arrows to flip it. And so now I have my two restrooms. Design-wise, I'm not overexcited about the fact that coming down this hallway, someone opens this door and we can see the restroom. But the only way I can get around that is either move everything over, make this wall maybe a 4-foot wall. But anyway, there's design decisions to still be made there. I'll give it some thought. So the next thing you'll notice that I did, and you may not, is that this wall here extended all the way down, right? And so I decided, well, that's ridiculous. In the lobby, we're just going to enter right here, right? So there's no reason whatsoever to waste all that space as a hallway to put a door down here or something. So I'm going to just go ahead and trim that off. And probably the easiest way to do that is to just use the trim. Well, not that though. To here, extend this wall, and then to here, extend this wall, and that'll trim that. And then I'm going to select this door, okay, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to say create a similar, okay. So it's going to pick that object, and now I can pop it right here. I just noticed that this door is the wrong direction, so I can flip that back there. You want it opening against the wall, and when you walk in, you want to be able to see who's ever in there. I wouldn't want this door down here where there would be a clash, so I moved these doors all here. I need one right here for the break room. You know, there's a decision to be made. Am I going to make this my plumbing wall, or this my plumbing wall, or even this my plumbing wall? Probably not this one, because it's going to have the door in it. So I'm either going to fur out here and make a plumbing wall right there or right here. But for right now, conceptually, I'm just going to put a door in. Once again, create similar, and we'll pop a door right here. And I can adjust it, you know, by selecting it and then hitting the arrow keys. They do a nudge. That's always kind of convenient to nudge. So now I've got, you know, my doors put in. Pretty much to go on that. I need a front here. And in my next video, what I'm going to do, oh, I forgot, create a similar. Create similar. I need a door right here and a door right, whoops, come on, right there, right there. And once again, in Revit, it's sometimes easier just to put things in and then move them around. Don't try to get them exactly perfect, because once I select this, I can hit the nudge key and I can nudge it in where it's, you know, appropriate distance from there. I also can move it. It'll find that object there. Whoops, wrong side. Anyway, get it nudged in. So now I've got all my regular doors. Here I'm going to put a glass door front in front of an opening right here, and that's what I'll do in my next video, is show you how to deal with glass and glass openings. glass walls.